This video looks at how to run an ordinary pay with PaySource. First of all, go to the Run a Pay area. In this demo, we have three staff who are quite different. Sally is a casual worker, paid out her 8% as she goes. George is a salaried worker, and Denise is a part-timer who records her hours on her timesheet. We'll start with Sally. I know that Sally worked 35 hours on this fortnight, so I'm putting that in for her, and I must record the number of days that this pay is over. It's very important to get the days paid correct because the system won't be able to calculate the average hours per day for any employee if it's not correct. Next, I'll click the Preview button in the right-hand corner of her panel. And that lets me see the calculations for her pay, and I can see that her ordinary pay is there and her 8% holiday pay is paid on top as she's casual. The summary area here is split into different panels further below if you need to drill down and view any more information about any of those items. But I'm happy with her pay and I click Calculate on her panel. That moves her panel out of the data entry state and drops it down below. If I do need to make an adjustment for her, I can click the cross next to her name, which puts her back up to the top, back to data entry. I'll make that 36 hours for her. Now I'm going to calculate it again, which moves it out of the way. For George, I click the Preview button, and I don't need to worry too much about him. His pay doesn't change much from fortnight to fortnight. I can see that his child support is coming out, his KiwiSaver is coming out, and there's nothing really else to see there. So I'll just click Calculate on his panel. With Denise, she records her hours on a timesheet, and I'd like to see what hours she actually worked. So I'm going to click on the Timesheet button, and I can drill down and look at each day. I see that she's recorded her hours for the first week, but on the second week she's forgotten to put her Friday hours in. I know that she normally works 8 hours on the Friday, so I'm going to put that in for her and click OK. And I notice that the number of days has popped up to 10 now, which is good. When I click the Preview button, I can view her calculations as well, and I'm happy with that. I'll just click Calculate there. Now all the pays are done. The next step is to go up to Finalize and have a look at the screen reports. I can see the disbursements report straight away, which shows me the bank accounts and the amounts getting paid to each account. The pay summary report lets me view the details of the pay and all the deductions made from it. And I can see the staff that are on KiwiSaver and that the company contribution is being deducted as well. The payment detail report lets me view the hours that are being paid to the staff if I need to double check that those have been loaded correctly. It doesn't show me any hours for George as he's on salary and those are recorded elsewhere. The leave balance screen report shows me the current balances including this pay. And if I want to see the transactions for anybody, which is a little bit more information about their pays, I can click the transactions, choose each employee and view the settings for them and the calculations for their pays plus balances. I can also download a payslip from here for any of the staff individually by clicking this button here. Now, I don't need to download a payslip for all the staff because they will be sent them automatically when the pay is closed. To finish off, I just go to the Close and Pay button here and I check that the bank account is loaded. The payment date is recorded and everything looks fine. So I'm just going to click Finish and close out of there. Once I've done that, the next pay period has been created and we're all good to go.